All right, ready to get this one started. Now at the dish, the center fielder.
Christian Robinson.
And this one off and running. Now 1-1. And a big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece there, we'll do it again. Goes down on strikes, and he knew he should have offered it that one.
Batting second.
Now at the plate, Tommy Troy.
Tommy Troy.
In there, and it's 0-1. To third. Zips it to first. Rolling right along to start the afternoon. 2 out. Base is empty with 2 out. And now, Jackson Feltner. Right through there for a strike. That one in there. And it's 0-2. Whether or not he agreed with the calls on those first 2 pitches, he has to focus now. Well, that's a strikeout, and that does it for this inning. We're in the bottom of the first. And now the center fielder, number 62.
The center fielder, Benny Montgomery.
Foul ball there. Fly ball down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. In the air to center, pretty deep. The center fielder settles underneath it. Hauls it in for the out. Now up the second baseman, number 34. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1.
1 out and the base is empty. On the ground to short. Troy. 2 up, 2 down. The left fielder now at the plate.
The left fielder, Yankiel Fernandez.
And that one fouled off. Down 0-2, swings through it. He's really attacking the zone, so the hitter has to get more aggressive. However, he could counter with something that breaks out of the zone to draw a swing. Line drive for a base hit. That keeps the inning going. Down in the count, didn't matter. Put a great swing on it. Sometimes shortening up on your swing can pay off. It certainly did for him right there. Not an approach we see that much nowadays. Digging in, the third baseman. First pitch misses, ball 1. And they say he went.
1-1.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. That's 2 straight 2-out hits. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Back-to-back singles. Great back control on that pitch. Got a pitch on the outside, let it travel deep into the zone, and ripped it the other way for the knock. And now it's going to be Zach Kokoska. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Grounds this one to the right side. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. We're back here at the ballpark. Leading off, Gino Groover.
Number 4.
Groover starting at the hot corner, hitting cleanup, and he was a second-round pick in 2023. Late on that fastball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
In the air, along the left field line. On the move, has a play, and he makes the catch.
That is it.
And now the right fielder.
A.J. Vukovic.
popped up. The second baseman has this one sized up. Hauls it in for the out. Batter probably wants a mulligan after that swing. That one was right down the pipe. The kind of pitch hitters dream about. This one popped up in foul ground on the first base side. And that's that. Bottom half of the second. Now it's the shortstop, number 79.
The shortstop, Anael Amador.
That misses, and that's ball one. Ground ball up the middle. Oh, what a stop! And no throw, batter into first easily.
Batting seventh, the designated hitter, Colin.
Next up, the designated hitter.
Simpson.
Hit hard for a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. That at bat was over in the blink of an eye. That one might as well have been placed on a tee right down the middle. A hitter's dream and a pitcher's nightmare. The third baseman swings through it for strike one.
0-1.
Fouled off. He was late. First and second here with nobody out. This one the other way. Looks like they'll have a shot at extra bases. And they're out in front with a 1-0 lead. Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. And he wasn't swinging for the downs there, but that was some really solid contact. That's a swing young hitters should try to emulate. And now at the plate, the first baseman. After giving up 3 straight hits, now he's fallen behind against this batter. Whatever they need to do to break him out of this rhythm, now is the time. He swings and fouls one off. 1 run in the inning so far. Bottom half of the second inning. Grounds this one to short. Nice stop from his backside. There's one to first. Not in time. Great effort there.
Now batting, center fielder, Benny Montgomery.
Next to hit, the center fielder, number 62. That's a base hit. Run scores. Comes through with the RBI. That one was served in a punch bowl right down the middle, and he regretted it as soon as it left his hand. Now, the shortstop. Tries to hold up, but went around. That's strike one. That one hit to right. Gliding, moving to the left. And makes the catch. The left fielder digs in now.
The left fielder, Yankiel Fernandez.
Swings and misses. It's 0-1. This is the kind of early chance you can't let slip away. They have to bring him in from scoring position because you don't. Nice stop on the slide. And very nicely done for the out. We move on to the third inning. Now it's the second baseman, number 10. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Swing and this one towards left center field. Moving back for this one. But the left fielder makes the call and the catch. And there's one away. And here is the left fielder, number 5.
Brett Johnson.
And a good fastball to start off. That's strike one.
0-1's the count.
Hit hard on the ground to short. On the run, sends it over to first. Oh, nice play.
Batting ninth.
Here's the catcher.
The catcher, Adrian Del Castillo.
The Yard Goats leading by 2. We're here in the top half of the third. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Nice job. We're back here at the ballpark as we go to the last of the third. Now it's the right fielder, number 73.
V.
Bounces this one to second and handles that one. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. And here's the first baseman, Zach Kokoska, 0 for 1. Pitch misses there. Ball 1. Grounder left side. Zips it across. And a couple of quick outs.
Now batting.
Stepping in, the switch hitting shortstop. Reached on an infield single the first time. Here's a grounder right side. Could be 2, maybe more. Aggressive approach paid off there. Found something he could hit. Got the center cut fastball and pounced on it. That thing was smoked. The designated hitter stands in here. Leaves that one off the inside. Line drive. Fair ball. That puts runners at the corners with 2 away.
No, he's safe.
Now batting, third baseman.
So 2 on and 2 out. The third baseman getting ready to hit. Singled and drove in a run the first time through. Check swing went around. That's strike 1. Smoked on the ground to second. There with plenty of time. Inning over. As we go to the top of the fourth, at the plate, the center fielder,
Christian Robinson.
That one misses, and that is ball 1. Right through there for a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing lifts it to shallow left field. That one down for a hit. And the leadoff hitter aboard. And now the shortstop, Tommy Troy. Line drive, and it's caught. So up next, Jackson Feltner. 3-pitch strikeout in the last AB. Will definitely want to do better this time. Swings through that one, 0-1 now. Swing, high fly down the right field line, heading towards it. Can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Got the strikeout looking. Fastball at the letters for strike 3.
Number 4.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Gino Groover. That's in there for strike 1. Out on the mound, he's been throwing lots of strikes, so the hitter might decide to be aggressive over the middle. Sure, he's got good stuff, but you can't hit it if you don't swing, and he's not missing the zone. The Yard Goats trying to protect a 2-run lead. Top half of the fourth. Got him looking and ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And here at the plate, the catcher. In the air out to right. Pulls it in. There's 1 away. Batting order turns over. Stepping in, number 62. 1 for 2.
Montgomery.
And a big swing and a miss. Both the pitcher and catcher have noticed how aggressive these hitters have been early in the count. Might see if they can get them to chase. Next offering is upstairs. I guess the silver lining is that he hasn't walked anybody, but they are peppering him with their hitting. He needs to miss some more bats. And the count 1-2. And it's through for a hit. So they get a runner on with a one-out single.
Now batting, the second baseman.
And the next batter, the second baseman, number 34. Pitch misses inside. 1-0. That one fouled hard the other way. Here comes the 1-1 pitch. Line drive to center. That's a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single.
The batter, the left fielder.
One out and runners on the corners. The left fielder, the next to hit.
Hernandez.
The other way. There's one, and that's all they'll get. And next, the cleanup hitter.
Right fielder, Zach Veen.
First offering just misses. Out to short, Troy. There with plenty of time. Inning over. We're ready for the fifth inning. Now at the dish, the right fielder. That one finds the zone. This one is labeled. That one's carrying. Makes the catch on the track. Just missed a homer that time. And now, Kevin Sim. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. Sim, 22 years old, and he was born in Taiwan. That one a little bit hot. 1-1 pitch fouled away. The Yard Goats, leading by 3, were in the top of the fifth inning. And that one is foul. We'll try again. Swing and a high fly to left. The left fielder moving under this one. Snags it for the second out. Base is empty with 2 out. And now the second baseman, number 10.
Tim Tawa.
Line drive for a base hit, right field. And that keeps the inning alive. No time wasted here. You talk about strong hands. He's got them. That one was inside, and it got pretty deep in the zone. And he still got good wood on the ball for the hit to the opposite field. Strike 2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. The batter now, Zach Kokoska. Ball one there. Strike 1.
1-1.
On the ground to the left. Might be trouble here. Around first and heading for second. That's a leadoff double. All over that one. Hard ground balls like that are really tough to make a play on. I know when I was playing second base in JV baseball back in the day, I had no interest in charging grounders like that one. Now at the plate, the shortstop.
0-1.
Oh, safe. Runner at third with nobody out. Bottom half of the fifth. Swing and a drive. And that is a foul ball. That's not a pitch he's featured much in this game. Not really a surprise that the batter couldn't do anything with it. Out at the plate, he's out trying to steal home.
Now
The designated hitter now at the plate.
Colin Simpson.
Swing, a little roller, right side. There with plenty of time, inning over. We're set for the top of the 6th inning. And here's the catcher, number 90.
Adrian Del Castillo.
Fastball in for a strike. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
He clips the corner. With 2 straight strikes on the inner half of the plate, that leaves the batter vulnerable away. Maybe something off speed. The strikeout there picks up the 7th strikeout of the ball game.
Center fielder, Christian Robinson.
The center fielder stands in now and watches strike 1. The Sod Poodles trailing by 3, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And looking for the strikeout.
The batter, number 11.
So 2 down now, and here at the plate, Tommy Troy.
Troy.
First pitch, swings and misses. He's started this frame with 7 straight strikes. We're in immaculate inning territory. Swing and a ground ball up the middle, base hit. And with the inning still alive, here comes the heart of the order.
Now batting.
So digging in, Jackson Feltner. That one fouled off. Now a tapper that rolls foul. Troy, the runner at first with 2 out. Lands foul, we'll reset and do it again. Out in front a bit on that fastball, and as a result, he pulled it foul. He needs to stay back and think up the middle. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. What a battle, and after 5 straight foul balls, you gotta wonder who's gonna win this one. Fights that one away, the count remains 0-2. Can't come up with it. Lead runner's around second. Around third. Two away and a runner in scoring position here. Gino Groover will hit next. Curveball drops in for a strike. That one missed. Getting deep into this one, and they haven't had an answer for what he's been doing on the mound. He's really executing well in this out. Punches that one away with 2 strikes. 2 outs and a runner in scoring position. Fights that one off, will reset and do it again. And a pop-up in foul territory on the right side. Makes the catch, inning over. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, number 14, looking to keep this close. The third baseman stands in here, tried to hold back a swing, but it went around. And it's a blooper to left, and that's a fair ball. He's got some impressive wrist strength to be able to pull a ball on the outer half that hard. Not many hitters can do that. So a man on. Here's the catcher. Rolls over it to third. Grabs it foul. Missing inside. And the count even 1-1. On the ground, could be 2. Troy swings to second. On to first, double play. Next to hit, the center fielder, number 62.
Benny Montgomery.
Foul ball there. And it's 1-1. 2 outs, bases empty. That misses the zone. 2-1. Swing and a miss late on that one.
2-2 the count.
Next one misses. And a full count now. 2 outs and nobody aboard. That one is absolutely pummeled. Back there. Home run. A solo shot. It's 4-1. Bases are empty with 2 away. Here's the second baseman, Roniker Palma. Late on that fastball.
0-1.
Check swing. Did the bat break the plane? Yes, it's a strike. Lifted in the air to right center. Sizes this one up. Makes the catch. We're back here at the ballpark. All set for the start of this inning. And now the right fielder, number 95. Up and in. There's a strike. Because they're behind, you expect them to be a little more patient, which gives the pitcher an opportunity to get ahead early. Now a swing, and this ball is well hit. It's got a chance. That one hops the wall. And it's a leadoff double to start the 7th. Digging in, Kevin Sin. There's a strike. He's been remarkable with first pitch strikes, over 90% in this game. Because he's pitched so well to this point, I think the hitters need to adjust. They have to attack on the first pitch. Chances are it'll be in the zone. Goes down looking on that one. The second baseman digs in now. And he's got really good wheels. One of those skills you really can't teach. Out in front and foul to the left side. Not only does he have excellent speed, but it's the effort that catches your eye. That speed benefits him on the base paths and on defense. Teams always want players who can turn and burn out there. The throw to first. And there's 2 away. The left fielder, the next to hit. Late on that fastball.
0-1.
Clips the outside corner. 0-2 now.
0-2 is the
Runner
count.
at second, 2 down. Here in the top half of the 7th. Got it. Will Mabry will take over here. And with the left-handed hitter stepping in, the manager is trying to negate the platoon advantage by bringing in the lefty arm here. The left fielder stands in here, tried to hold back a swing, but it went around. And the slider catches the zone. What confidence to go back-to-back with those sliders. And now the hitter's in an 0-2 count without a clue what's coming next. Line, and that's a base hit. Off to a good start with the leadoff knock.
Now batting, right fielder, Zach.
Runner at first. The right fielder now at the plate. 1 for 3. Cut on and missed. Strike 1.
0-1.
Runner at first, nobody out. Up and in. And there's a ball. Two 2-1 now. Swings and fouls it off, and he'll need a new bat. The 2-2. Hit hard, should be extra bases. Two consecutive base hits for these guys. That's about as well as you can hit one on the inner half. Placed it perfectly in the gap with loud contact and earned the 2-bagger. And now, Zach Kokoska. And that's outside. Fouled off. He was late. Not sure I like that location. Pitcher might be better off busting him in on the hand so he can't extend and drive one. Clips the corner. Runners at second and third. Nobody out. You're in the bottom of the seventh, just past the stretch. Swings and misses, and he goes down on strikes. One away. And now at the plate, the shortstop, number 79. Struck out on just 3 pitches the last time. And that one fouled off. One out and runners at second and third.
Nope,
that
that's
misses
the
the zone. And that's ball one. In this spot, he's probably hunting something up in the zone that he can drive, but he should be careful. If the ball gets up and in on the hands, he's more likely to just hit a weak pop-up. That one fouled off. 2-2 now. Try to get him chasing on the changeup. And that'll load the bases.
Now batting, the
one down.
designated hitter.
Next up, the designated hitter.
Simpson.
Late on that fastball. A little too slow on that heater. He might have been expecting something off speed. Swing and a miss. Late cut there.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Base hit to left center. 1 runs in. 2 runs across. Safe at second with a double. 3rd hit of the afternoon. Throw cut off. Now to the plate. Stuck in a rundown trying for home now. And he's out. But on the play, 2 runs cross the plate. On the mound now, number 38. This is an opportunity for him to show the front office he can deliver no matter what the situation is. Some relievers lose focus when there's a big margin like this. He can't do that here. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now. Looks like somebody forgot to switch the RPM on the batter. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one. On to the next inning. Now, the catcher. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Inside, just missed. This to third, and handles this chance to first. First out here in the top of the 8th.
Now batting.
The lineup flips over. Number 61 will hit next.
Robinson.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Might have a more aggressive approach this plate appearance. Right through there for a strike. And now it's even up. The Yard Goats ahead by 5, and we're in the top of the 8th. That one finds the zone. High fly ball out to left center. The left fielder drifts towards it, makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Base is empty with 2 out. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Tommy Troy. Edge of the zone for a strike. That one fouled off. On a line for a base hit. Two outs and a runner at first. And now the first baseman, Jackson Feltman. Swing, and this one's hit high and deep. It's way back, and it's caught just in front of the wall. On to the bottom of the 8th, and here's the catcher, number 14. And that's outside. Ball 1. That clips the corner. With the way he's operating up in the zone, these hitters need to adjust. They can't get outside their mechanics, though. Got to stay on top of the ball and try to line it into the outfield. And it's strike 2.
2 strikes.
Gets it by him for the strikeout.
Now batting.
Get back to the top of the lineup. Next to hit, number 62. He's already homered in this ball game. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
Out to short. Fires over to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting.
Now it's the second baseman, Roniker Palma.
Roniker Palma.
And they say he went.
0-1's the count.
Brings it in for the 3rd out. All set to start the 9th inning in this one. Here's the 3rd baseman, Gino Groover. Hit hard on a line. And there's 1 down. He's 2 outs away. And now the right fielder. This one lifted to center field. The center fielder drifting towards this one. Makes the grab. There's 2 gone. So down to their final out of this one. And now Kevin Sin. Not close with that one. Ball 1. Got it started a little too early there. Strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And the count 1-2. The Sod Poodles down to their last strike. Keeps the A beat going with the foul ball. Fly to center, and that ought to do it. And that is that. 6-1 is your final here today. On behalf of our entire outstanding crew here at the show, I'm Ben Gelman. Thanks for joining us.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious Yardley. 6 runs on 16 hits. No errors. They left 8 runners on base. For the visitors, 1 run on 6 hits. No errors. They left 5 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 5 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.